What's going on YouTube Gardener? It's your boy Sydney and
Tori
from the Naked Gardener channel. In this video we're doing a collaboration from Loma Acres Homestead, and this is a sponsored video from Baker's Creek. Now most people have been getting the regular Baker's Creek magazine, but now you have a chance of winning the whole seed catalog from Baker's Creek.
the holy grail of heirloom seeds.
Yes. So after watching this video, towards the end of the video, you'll learn how you can have a chance of winning this big magazine.
I never knew how many exotic plants were available until looking through this. So, I mean, you can go basic, or you can go
very exotic.
Nice, especially for cooks and stuff.
So this video, we're going to do how well do my spouse knows me, the seed challenge. So let's get growing. All right, for this challenge, it's an open challenge for all content creators. And basically, it's 11 questions we're about to go through right now. We'll put the descriptions down below. But the first question is, you go first? Ask you the question first and I'll do the answer?
Well, I want to add something that's really important.
Oh, what's that?
For the content creators that collaborate and do this, there's a really big gift that's going to be gifted by Baker's Creek.
Yeah, and we'll tell you more about that towards the end of the video.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll do the first question and then you answer it and vice versa.
Okay.
All right, so the first question. Name a vegetable that describes your spouse. What did you pick?
Can I just show the camera what it is?
Eggplant. Why did you pick eggplant?
So, eggplants are attractive and, you know, has nothing to do with the shape.
Oh.
Or what we think of when we say eggplant. It's a palate. You have to have a palate for an eggplant, and you are definitely like, you know how some people don't like certain herbs, you know, whatever. It's like that with eggplants, and that is you, babe, and you are right up my palate. So eggplant.
Okay. So for me, I picked.
Why'd you pick pepper?
Well.
What?
Well, peppers because they're small, but they're very fiery and peppery, can have the nice little punch. And so with Mrs. Naked Gardener, she might be small, but she's a little feisty little one. So
short things have short tempers sometimes.
yeah, and she got a short fuse, boy, I tell you. No, but anyway, so that's why I picked pepper for you.
What was your spouse's first choice of seeds out of the catalog? I'm curious. What did you think my first choice out of the catalog was?
Well, they didn't have turmeric or ginger, so that was out the question. So
That's my first love.
Yeah, so that was an easy pick for me. So if y'all have been following us on Instagram and Twitter and all our other social media page, she does this excellent pesto recipe. She does a vegan pesto recipe. She does a lemon balm.
Oh, I love adding lemon balm to
You did a sage one, didn't you?
No, that was a brown butter.
Oh, that was what other pesto sauces?
The lemon balm and the pesto.
I mean, it was just so many basils and other ingredient pesto that she done. I just love it. So I basically built her own herb garden for basically for her to grow all her herbs.
It's the foundation of my love in gardening. My thing, I thought that would be your first pick, and I'm now second guessing myself.
Yeah, I love kale. I love kale so much. I think I'm going to try to get Hank from Hamiltonville Farm to love kale, or at least eat kale. I should say.
Any follower of ours that does not love kale, or and like is a self-proclaimed hater of kale, I would like for us to at least challenge you to taste what we make in kale. So invite us, we might come.
Last year we grew a lot of kale. We did dinosaur kale, curly kale, red scarlet kale, and I mean we just put them in salads, saute them, everything, and we just love it. So.
And when you get down to just the health benefits of kale, I'm a huge fan. We tell patients all the time about eating kale just for the macular benefits for your eye health. So.
What plant do I feel that you absolutely must have for your spouse? This one was a hard one. Not really. So that was the easy selection for me.
And we already talked about why, so I'm going to get to my answer.
Yeah.
Which
that's another plant that we grew last year. Man, I think most of all our containers were.
This has been, okay, so this year has been the most heart-wrenching, disappointing, upsetting for me with collard greens, because we actually, we brought it last Thanksgiving with the collard greens straight from our garden. And then this year, the effing rats, die rats.
Yeah, and so Jason from Big Bear Homestead, he's a trapper and everything. He gave us a few gifts ideas to hopefully tone down the rats. We're going to come up with a next year, getting ready for spring or the fall next year, that build up a container with the fabric mesh, so that way we can grow our starts and transplant our starts into the beds without fear of any rodents eating away our food before we are able to enjoy them. So, okay.
What is one plant your spouse chose because they thought you wanted it? I'm curious about that. What would you choose because you thought I wanted it? I love giant red mustard, and if you don't have that, or even pepper your salad with it, then you're really missing out. It is delicious.
It's okay. I'm not too much of the pepper side. She loves the peppery stuff. So basically for our garden now is mostly the mustard green, also.
The only thing that the rats don't want to eat, we learned,
are the non-brassica stuff.
Yeah.
So the red mustard, you got the mustard greens, and the turnip green. No, not the turnip greens. What's the arugula and the Swiss chard are basically in our beds right now, besides the garlic and onions.
They're very successful right now, and so I'm just enjoying those very much.
She's enjoying it while I'm in Georgia. We had a nice little salad though from most of that stuff in there.
You ready for my answer? That reason, because I love some pickled okra, fried okra.
Yeah, and we're going to be growing a lot of okra this year because my niece, my brother's daughter, youngest daughter, she's been asking us to do a pickled okra for her. She's in college right now, so we're trying to get the right recipe for it. If you have a recipe for pickled okra, make sure you put the description and recipe.
Rock star recipe.
Yeah, we're looking for a nice garlicky and spicy one. So put your recipe down below. Let us know. All right. What did your spouse want but avoided because you did not want?
Okay, so
This is what you.
you better think about what you think the answer is. What do you think the answer is?
What? Okay,
What do
let's
you
see.
think I would pick for you to not grow because you know I didn't like it? Like there's something I don't like because it just tastes. Ugh. And that's rare because like I.
Did we grow it this year?
No, I'm pretty sure we avoided it because I don't like it.
Hmm.
And I was in charge of taking care of stuff. It was not going to be my priority. Like it would have to survive on its own.
Huh.
I can't.
Oh God. Yeah. Oh man, I wanted to grow some meat so bad. The funny story about that was we did, what was it, last year or the year before? We did try to do a juicing for 1 week, and we had beets, and we didn't have a juicer in it. We just basically had a food processor. And so
I was about to tap out.
just
Tastes like
because
dirt,
of beef,
straight dirt.
and it was just so gritty, and I was like, oh.
Nasty.
And so I was like, I couldn't do it. I couldn't chew my juice. I
haven't found a way that I haven't found a way that I like it. So
Well, no, because after I strained it and I took all that pulp and stuff out of it, it was actually pretty sweet. So it was a all natural sweetener kind of for me.
And at that point, I had associated even that part of it to that nasty taste. So if you have a recipe and you want to convince me to like beets, if you like them that much, I'll try it.
It's not too bad when you do it that way. I forgot about beets.
Which?
Oh wait, no, I didn't do mine, did I?
What?
I didn't do my answer. My number 5.
Oh yeah.
I did not want.
Yeah, but we haven't gotten to that season yet, so I'm still gonna get what I want.
Yeah, you know what they say, happy wife.
It's not a miserable life. It's a happy life.
Oh.
Happy wife, happy life. Not happy wife, miserable life. Which okra did your spouse pick from the okra page in the catalog?
And what page it was at? 63. So the funny thing about this, I went to go see Big Bear, Jason and Robin, and she gave me a list of seeds to pick for when we do our What to Grow for January. And I picked this. I saw this okra that they had in there, and so I picked it up. And right when I was getting home to the apartment, she was like, "Oh, we got this heirloom magazine
It's the bulk catalog.
Yeah, from work. Can you? I want to grow this okra," and I already knew that she was gonna want it, and so I took a picture of the seed packet, and it is. I already knew you was gonna want this seed, so because the fact that I knew that she wanted okra, so I just already had that in mind. So
that was my same answer.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because it was the cool looking one in that catalog.
Well, I do like the Alabama ones.
There's other really cool ones,
Yeah.
but we were limiting ourselves to that catalog.
Yeah.
And so that was the cool one.
Yeah. Number 7, outside of the tree fruit, what kind of fruit is a must for your spouse?
Tomatoes a fruit. I know everybody forgets that.
Yeah, I guess tomato is a fruit. I was thinking more of a.
You think sweet when you think fruit. So,
Well,
what's your answer?
Well, I was thinking that you was going to pick. Oh, that was my answer, and right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the one. Like, cause that's a definite. Like I'm telling you, like last season, he went overboard. There was too many tomatoes. That's why Tomato Alley came about. Cause I had to come up with a creative way for him to keep all these tomato plants. That's how Tomato Alley came about. Just so y'all know.
Anyway.
I think you were thinking sweet stuff, so I'm gonna think you were thinking like because it's not a tree, it's a berry or something, like a black.
Yeah.
I have tried to grow lemon tree from seed. I have not been successful yet, but I really think that was a learning process. I think I just didn't have the right soil. As soon as because I mean, I got it up to the point where it was like ready to do something, and then I think we just didn't have the right composition for it. So.
Yeah. And I don't know, but I know she's every time we go to the
I'm about the lemon life.
yes, we go to the nursery store and we see this Mayer lemon bush, or I guess you could say it's a bush. It doesn't grow, but so tall.
I lust after it.
And so she just like, oh yeah, like, not for that price. Well, I'll try to grow you some.
Anyway, what kind of tree fruit is a must for your spouse?
I think she is going to say, what's your answer?
I'm not going to say my answer yet.
Okay. I think she's going to say an apple.
I would not say an apple.
Oh.
Because we're just not in the right state to grow apples. And to be fair, we have never grown a fruit tree. Like right now, it's a dream. That's part of our goal in 2020 is to finally like get some land and finally like have like our own tree set up for the different things we want to grow.
So what tree would you think you would?
Oh, persimmon.
Yeah.
I really want a persimmon tree. This past year was my first time having some.
Well, past week, wasn't it?
On Christmas.
Yeah.
I have some in the kitchen right now that I went and bought at Sprouts, our little organic place. I had it dehydrated in this thing, and it was delicious. And then I found some that was fresh, and I was like, ooh, I wonder how it is fresh. It's like every way I've had it is delicious. So persimmon is like I just fell in love with that recently. The thing I picked for you that I thought, like if we had a lot of land, and kind of for me, because my granny and papa had this on their garden.
Almost did that. I
Really?
almost picked it. I was like, I was torn. I was like, apple, peach, apple, peach.
You would have won better with a peach tree.
Yeah.
But this is what I picked for you.
Yeah, I'm fine with almost any fruit. I'm not particular on. I'm like seasonal with fruits. Like,
what would you have picked for yourself?
I don't know.
Because I know for sure.
I'll probably either probably would have been apple, peach, or pear. One of those three. All right, on page 136, what variety of sunflower did your spouse pick? Now, this was an easy one for both of us. I would say that one for the simple fact of it's close to the Moulin Rouge.
Yeah, like, because we were limited to what was in that catalog. Right now, our most favorite is Moulin Rouge sunflower. I'm still on my quest of finding the ones I love the most, but so far Moulin Rouge. But that was the closest to that.
Yeah, it was that one and what I picked. For the simple fact,
I think we were both doing that.
Yeah, and it's just a nice, beautiful color arrangement. The second one, I would probably think that you would probably like to do if we have a bigger property. Is probably the mammoth one.
Oh, for sure.
And that's for the simple fact that to make our own bird seeds and stuff like that.
Yeah, I would want to do it.
Because another thing that she likes to do is feed the birds, which I love because it keeps the bird away from our harvests and stuff like that. So,
out of the following option of methods of gardening, what is your preferred method? Back to Eden, till-in gardens, or raised beds?
and this should be an easy answer for both of us.
I'm positive we can just show them to you.
Yeah, this one, if y'all been following us from day one, y'all should know it's raised beds.
Yeah.
And
for sure.
for the particular raised bed that I think Mrs. Nika Gardner wants is a worm tower raised bed. So
All of them.
she wants all the beds to have some way of attracting worms and stuff. So we're going to try to do.
And why is that?
Well, we
To
did.
be fair.
We did a video of testing our pH level and also testing our nutrients in our soil. And we found out that the worm tower bed had the best pH level and also the best nutrients from your NPK in that bed. And it kind of shows from the produce that was in those beds, it was just thriving very well.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, was it or was it not the most productive bed?
Yeah, and then the only thing that we fed it was our food waste from our daily food, and we'll just put it in the tubes every so often, and it'll go down, and we'll water it down and everything that allows the water go, the perforated holes or the holes in the towers allow the water to drain out of them and allow the worms to go in and out and feed and go out of it and poop into the beds and everything, and just add nutrients and microorganism into the bed. So
and my reasoning for raised beds is to have control over our soil quality. I just feel like we have a lot more control over the quality of the soil. We're in Texas, and it's very clay-like.
yeah,
I mean, all of our ground that we have back there, we are slowly building it up with mulch. Every season we're going to have to add more mulch in our walkways, and that is slowly going to build our soil. But Texas soil, like, you have got to, I mean, there's
Texas
a lot
and Oklahoma soil is horrible. Oklahoma, that red clay, so that's even worse.
I mean, we're just able to control the quality of our soil.
Yeah, the reason why I like the raised bed is for the simple, especially with the
For your bag.
yeah. I mean,
As tall as you are.
it just from our second year of gardening and just bending over, I was almost just have to sit on the beds and just like lean over, and I was just
You
like,
were looking for little gardening stools.
yeah, I was like, oh my goodness, it was just killing. I already have a bad back. What 3 channels does your spouse want to tag for the challenge? What challenge do you think? Should I say it and see if I get it right?
You can if you want.
I think you picked the Esseance Family Garden.
That's one of them.
Okay. The next one I think you picked is they just changed their name.
Do you want me to just say what I picked?
Louisiana Family Garden or Family Garden, something like that.
No, because I didn't. But they were on my list. I was limited to 3, and that was one of them.
Okay, the third one.
What?
I think you would think I picked. I don't know. I'm lost.
Okay.
What do you
So
think I picked?
these are the ones that I thought that he would have picked. I really like. I have never seen Barefruit Gardener. She's like so authentic. Like
Yeah.
she's such an authentic person. And then Bare Bottom Acres, I have really enjoyed watching them grow. And I thought that was a channel that we found together along with Barefruit Gardener, and they're still kind of building their base. And I just think they have great content and personalities, and it seems so authentic. And Esseon's Family Gardener, like they're just rock stars. I really like them.
Who do you think I picked for you?
I think that Bare Bottom Acres maybe.
Bare Bottoms is one of them.
Because I'm kind of geeking out on them a little bit. I really don't know who else you would have thought. You know what? I actually thought about picking him. It's so funny that you did that. And that you said that, and the whole reason I did not list him, or that I wouldn't have ultimately, is that this is a seed catalog for gardening, and he's into exotic plants.
Yeah.
And so I was thinking about people that would actually participate in this challenge.
Yeah. But I think he will start doing more gardening stuff. Who knows? He's out of New Jersey. Like she said, he does a lot of exotic plants. He actually sent me an exotic plant called a Pila.
He's fun to watch.
Yeah.
Like, follow him on Instagram. He does IGTV stuff.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, the people that we are calling out as a challenge, and what is the time frame? And the gift, the actual gift for the content creators that actually do this challenge and take us up.
I think you have to the 5th. I put the description down below when you have to do it in by. I think it's the 25th of January. You got to have your.
Are you 100% sure?
I'm not sure. We'll put the description down below. But for those that do this challenge, this is the big spoiler. All right. For those that do the challenge, Baker's Creek will be giving you 2 of these books to give
to your followers.
To your followers that you would, however you may deem, that does this challenge and everything, and you can give it out to them. Now, for those that do this challenge, your subscribers or followers or viewers will have to go to the playlist of Loma Acres, and they have to watch all of the videos of these. And the video that they enjoyed the most,
I have to say my favorite.
you have to say, this is my favorite.
Your follower has to say that.
Yeah, your follower has to say that. So doing that will put that content creator above as points for earning them a $200 gift basket where they can give out to their followers, viewers, or however many.
Or enjoy whatever.
Or just enjoy it the way you want. That's just the content creator's bonus package. For the viewers, followers, or commenters, if they want to go onto your video, all they have to do is say, I want a catalog to enter themselves in to get one of these books. So, and you could just deem it out however you want to be. So, anything else that you think I missed?
No, those, I think this is a fun challenge as we're all kind of dreaming and getting ready for the next season. Most people just receive the big catalogs, so it's kind of a fun little challenge, especially if your spouse is in it with you.
Mm-hmm. So I hope you like this video. We do other collaboration. We'll put a playlist above here. If you haven't done so already, make sure you hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon so you don't miss the upload. Until the next video, let's grow together.